I'm hanging in here finer than a frog hair in a biscuit, honey. I am. But anyways, I'm waiting on all of my devices to kind of connect right now. And then once I have everybody all connected, I will explain who I am and we're going to get the party started, okay? I did raise my eyebrows. Hello from Canada. Hi, Tara. Thank you for tuning in. So now that people are starting to pop on, I am going to go on ahead and introduce myself. And then I'm also going to let you all know what we're going to be doing. Obviously, if you can read my shirt, I am the seated cardio queen. But anyways, my name is Nataushia. I am 33 years old. I'm actually from Southern Kentucky. When I started my weight loss journey originally, I weighed over 500 pounds. And what happened was around 200 pounds, I ended up injuring my left ankle. So I started to do research because I am a former athlete. I'm not a personal trainer. I'm nothing of that nature. But what I am is somebody who went from over 500 plus pounds and lost over 280 pounds. But what I did, you guys are probably going to see my cat periodically. She's probably going to keep my chair warm. That's okay. I think she's thinking about sitting in my chair. But anyways, I started to do research on like TikTok, YouTube, Google, and different engines like that, trying to find seated exercises that I could do because I knew after losing 200 pounds, I still needed cardio. But I knew with an injured ankle, that was going to be really difficult. So I took all of my athletic knowledge because I had a college scholarship to do track and field. I was a thrower. I've always been overweight. When I was in high school, I was almost 300 pounds. But anyways, I did the research. I created these routines based off of my former athletic experience because I remember doing circuit training. I remember doing intervals. I remember doing those types of things when I was on the basketball team, when I was on the track team, when I played football. Let me say this though. I did powder puff, so it was like flag football. But I've always been a really, really tall, big girl, right? Like I was 5'10.5" when I was in the 6th grade, and I stopped growing. Praise God, because Lord knows it's real difficult to find a fella that is going to be around my height. I was taller than most dudes, anyways. But I took all of my athletic knowledge and I created high intensity interval training, seated cardio workout sessions. Now, what is so special about my Wednesdays is it is Challenge Wednesday. So I allow you all to do your exercises. We only have 10. Usually we have 14, but it's not a challenge without a challenge, obviously. So the way that it is a challenge is we exercise for 1 minute. But I want to go on ahead and let you know, I used to be over 500 pounds, okay? So I understand that exercising for 1 minute is absolutely freaking insane, right? Like it's almost impossible sometimes for us to complete an exercise for a solid minute. But I want you to understand, and I will reiterate this over and over and over throughout our workout. But I want you to understand, you can go at your own pace. You do not have to keep up with me. I am going to provide modifications so that in the event there is a challenging exercise and it is hard for you to finish that exercise for a solid minute, I'm still going to show you different exercises that you can utilize to still reap the benefit of the routine. Because where it is a high intensity interval training session, that means that we have to exercise within that duration of time. So I don't care if you do 5, 15, or 50 reps within 1 minute. All I care about is that you give me your best effort and that you continue to move. So in the event you can't finish that exercise for a solid minute, that doesn't mean sit there and just do nothing. I'm going to show you all seated quick feet. I'm going to show you all battle ropes. I'm going to show you all seated jacks. I'm going to show you all different exercises that you can utilize in those moments so that you're not just wasting time, because in high intensity interval training, you are to continue to move in that 1 minute period. Okay. Oh, how I need to see your face and hear your words today, Joanna, baby. I love you and it's going to be okay. But just keep moving and you've got this. All right. No, you are so welcome. But I want to let everybody also know There are some exercises that we will utilize our legs, but I'm still going to show you all different variations that you can utilize so that in the event you cannot engage your legs, because I understand that I have friends, y'all, that are in wheelchairs, that have mobility issues, that can't stand for long periods of time. That is one of the biggest reasons why I continue to do what I do, on top of the fact that I'm coming from over 500 plus pounds. And I want people to have like a starting foundation that maybe they didn't even know existed. I didn't know this existed until I created it. But anyways, I'm going to let you all know what our routine is tonight. And then I'm going to hit the chair, show you guys what we're going to do, and get the party started, okay? Now, with that being said, it's Challenge Wednesday. We're going to be sweating. We're going to be sore. But I'm promising you right now, you're going to be thankful for what it is that you're doing, okay? But we're going to start off tonight with a back jack, go into jump rope, out and ups, chicken jacks, jog, under leg jacks, block jack, knee slicer, tapsies, and then reach and step. Now, thank you, Penny. Michelle, my muscles are so sore from your workouts. I've lost 5 pounds this week. Michelle has lost 5 pounds this week since starting workouts with me, y'all. So if you think that seated cardio is not something that's going to work for you, baby, yes, and you're welcome, baby. Thank you for being so awesome and being here. I'm going to go ahead and bring YouTube down. But anyways, I stream all of my routines free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know. I've already told you I am 5'10" and a half, y'all. I stopped growing in the 6th grade. This is a regular, handy-dandy old kitchen chair. I don't care what you sit in. I don't care what you sit on. I highly do not suggest using a rolly chair because I cannot guarantee your safety, nor can I catch you if you fall off that thing or go rolling down the hallway. Can't do it. Love to, but I can't. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on sitting at the edge of our seat, and we're also going to try our best throughout the duration of this exercise to keep our back off the back of the chair. But I'm going to be honest with you. When I started seated cardio, I had to use the back of my chair because I didn't have my core strength established yet to keep my back off the back of my chair. But what we're also going to do is we're going to focus on keeping our core tight. And what that means is you're essentially sucking your stomach in to look skinny when you're taking a photo. That's literally what you have to do, okay? But with that being said, I'm going to get a drink of this real quick, and then we're going to get going, okay? Now, in the event you cannot finish one of those exercises, this right here, this is my easiest exercise that I have available. In the event you can engage your legs, you can do seated quick feet. But in the event you cannot use your legs, that's okay. You can do battle rope. You can do seated jack. Okay? That's in the event if that's something that you want to use too, if you can use your legs, that's okay. You can use those alternatives as well. But I try to cover the board because I want everyone to feel included at all times, okay? But our first exercise that we have up tonight on Challenge Wednesday is our back jacks. You're going to start like this. Back jack option 1. Back jack option 2. Back jack option 3. Now we are going to exercise for a minute. Again, go at your own pace. Don't keep up with me. If you can't, don't force it. Listen to your body. Pace yourself and give me your best effort. And if you can't finish the back jacks, go into quick feet, go into battle ropes, go into another movement. If you can stand up and walk in place, because it's important you keep your heart rate up and elevated in that minute, and then take your breather when I say take your breather, okay? But we have back jacks. 1 minute. Let's go. So we have back jack option 1, right? This is the most advanced version of my back jack exercise, okay? So this is option 1. Here is option 2. This is a modification until you can get to that advanced level. But if that's still too much, this right here is perfect, all right? No excuses. All skill levels are welcome in seated cardio, okay? You can do it. We can do it. Keeping those elbows up and back. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Let's go. Up next is jump rope, I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll let you know. Take your breather. Awesome work. So up next is our jump rope. The way you're going to do that is this or bounce, bounce, bounce. And if you can't do your legs, you can still do this motion. Keep that core tight, and you're going to get an abdominal workout as well, okay? We've got 1 minute. Ooh, 1 minute starting now. So here's our advanced seated jump rope. But if the advanced version is a challenge, baby, you can do this right here, okay? You've got it. Guys, I used to be over 500 pounds. I'm telling you right now, you put in the work, you make the lifestyle changes that you need to make, and I promise the results will come. Okay, but we have option 1 or option 2, all right? You've got it. Up next will be our out and ups. Now, I stream free of charge Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, I'm in Southern Kentucky, so I don't know in correlation, take your breather, what time zone you are in. But anyways, we have out, in, up, down, out, in, up, down. Repeat that to yourself. Get the exercise down first, then focus on speeding that exercise up, okay? You've got this. But we have 1 minute. Let's go. Your own pace, all right? I'm about to go my pace. But you do what you can do, not what I can do, but what you can do, okay? Let's get it. If you haven't already, can y'all just hit that share button so the world can see what seated cardio is? Thank you. Now, this particular exercise works your glutes, your thighs, your core, all that. Good job. You got it. Take your breather. Now up next is going to be, it's Challenge Wednesday. Chicken jack option 1, chicken jack option 2, or chicken jack option 3. No legs, okay? You pick what works for you and your skill level, and we kill it together, okay? But we've got 1 minute of chicken jacks. Let's go. Option 1, this is the advanced chicken jack, baby. This is working your arms, your chest, your back, if you're keeping that core tight, your abdomen, as well as your thighs, and those glutes. But we have option 1, option 2, or option 3. You're going to pick what works for you, all right? I will never discredit your effort because I know exactly what it feels like to be told that my best effort isn't good enough. You can't do that. You got it. We got it. Take your breather. Now, up next is going to be our jog. If you can't do my advanced jog, what you can do instead is pump, 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 pump. Now, on this one, if you can't engage your legs, what I would suggest is doing a seated jack or battle ropes, or you can do a cross knee tap, okay? Whatever works for you, babe. But right now, it's time for us to knock out our jog. Let's get it. We got 1 minute. Seated jog starting now. Now, I will let you know, I do live a low carb, high protein, low sugar lifestyle. I eat around 60 to 100 grams of protein a day, around 50 net carbohydrates, and around 28 grams of sugar. That's all that I track. I don't track my calories. I don't track my sodium. I don't watch my cholesterol. I don't care if there's aspartame or sugar alcohol or whatever. That's what I eat. That's how I live. I've also had gastric sleeve June 30th of 2021, but I 100% put in the work. I've added supplements and different things and different tools to help get me to where I'm at, to my over 280-pound weight loss. But I'm just here to share my tips and tricks, take your breather, and my routine free of charge. But next we have under leg jack. But if going under those legs is a challenge, I remember, coming from over 500, you can do this modification. Keeping that core tight, okay? We good? I hope so. But we have 1 minute. Let's get it. But again, if you cannot do the under leg jack, that's okay, baby. You can do this. But listen, I don't know what type of day you've had. I don't know how you're feeling. But I want you to know you are worthy. You are worth it. And I know that it might have been a challenging day, but I promise these challenging days are all temporary, okay? It's all going to work out. 6 months from now, you're going to look back at whatever it is that you're going through right now, and it's just going to be a tiny little fragment. Teeny tiny. It's all going to work out, I promise. We got this. Keep pushing. Good. I believe in you. Take your breather. Now, up next is going to be our block jack. To do block jack, we have option 1, option 2, option 3. All right. But I know life can be challenging. We can get our hearts broken. People can let us down. But at the end of the day, we're in control of how we allow other people make us feel. Okay? We can be happy without their approval. Okay? We've got this, baby. I know it's hard, but we've got this. But right now, it is time for us to block jack it out. We have 1 minute. Block jacks. Let's get it. So this is my advanced block jack, okay? So if this is too much for you to do all the movement, that's okay. Do this. Your own pace, okay? Or you can do this. No legs. But you got it. Whatever works for you, works for me, okay? Good work. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nataushia. I'm 33 from Southern Kentucky, and I'm known as the Seated Cardio Queen. And I've been doing this for several years after injuring myself. Take your breather. After injuring my left ankle, I needed cardio, so I created seated cardio. But up next, knee slice, or knee slam, or knee slam. You're going to pick your exercise out of those 3 options, okay? But go at your own pace, all right? We have 1 minute. Let's get it. But I understand with me coming from such heavy weights that raising our knee is challenging, right? Especially when we got the big thighs and the big belly. So that's why I was like, okay, what else can we do? Slam it out, baby. But I remember I used to struggle to even do this. I used to struggle to tie my shoes. So guess what? Boom, baby. We don't do excuses over here, okay? You've got it. Good. Perfect. Keeping that core nice and tight. Good. Almost there. And take that breather. Now, up next is going to be our tap C. Down, out, up, in. Down, out, up, in. Down, out, up, in. Awesome work, guys. All right, guys. It's time for us to do our tap C's. We have 1 minute of tap C's starting now. And I apologize. I was texting my mom back. She's currently at the emergency room. So if y'all could just lift my mom in your prayers right now, I would greatly appreciate that. She's been really sick. So I will be checking my watch a little bit more now that I know that my mom's in the emergency room. Let's get it, guys. Good job. My aunt is with her, so I know she's going to be taken care of because I live about an hour and a half from my mom. Good job, guys. But next is going to be our reach and step, okay? But I actually talked to my mom today, and she told me she's lost over 30 pounds since starting to go to the gym and get healthy. Take your breather. So the reach and step looks like this. But if stepping is a challenge, what you can do is this. Okay? All right, my loves. So I got to reach and step. We got 1 minute. Let's go. But if stepping's challenging for you, I'm going to keep it real. This one right here rips my glutes in two. If you don't know what glutes are, baby, those are your booty cheeks. But this exercise really makes my buns burn. But if you can't step or it becomes too intense of a burn, reach, 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 reach. Or if you can't use your legs, guess what? You can still reach. Still get that heart rate up. Burn calories. You got it. Awesome. There we go. Take your breather. All right, guys, we are back at the top. We just finished round 1 of 3. We have 3 rounds, 10 exercises, a minute apiece with 20-second breathers. We're about to knock out these back jacks, though. Back jack, let's get it. Good job. But if this exercise is too advanced, go into this one. Or you can go into this one, okay? You can do this. Whatever skill level. We have advanced, modification, Modification, you pick. Good. Take your breather. Up next is jump rope. If y'all don't know who I am Nataushia. I'm known as the Seated Cardio Queen. I've been doing these exercises for a few years now, and now I freely share them with the world. Well, I have been freely sharing them with the world, but I continue to do so that I can help inspire the lives of other individuals who may have struggled the same way that I did or are struggling the same way that I used to. But it's time for us to jump rope. Whether or not you've caught your breath or not, we've got 1 minute. Jump ropes. Let's get it. Now remember, if doing my advanced jump ropes challenging, bounce. Bounce on those tippy toes. But if you can't engage your legs, keep it chill. And you can do this, keeping that core tight, and you're going to get a core workout. Believe it or not. But you don't have to keep up with me. You can go your own pace, just so you know. Take your breather. Out and ups are next. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for sharing the live. Thank you guys for doing what you do. Guess what? It's out and up time, babe. We got 1 minute. Out and ups. Starting now. Out. In. Up. Down. Out. In. Up. Down. Out. In. Up. Down. Keep repeating that to yourself till you get it down. Now, if you're just tuning on, I sit at the edge of my chair. I keep my back off the back of my chair. And I try to keep my core tight at all times. And what that means is it's basically sucking your stomach in to take a selfie and look skinny. Take your breather. Whew. But we exercise 10 exercises, 3 rounds, 1 minute per exercise with a 20-second breather. We do high-intensity interval training Monday through Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You just got to tune in on TikTok, Facebook, or YouTube, all right? But it's time to chicken jack, baby. We got 1 minute. Let's go. We have option 1. Option 2, modification. Option 3, no legs, okay? So no matter where you are on your fitness journey, seated cardio will work for you if you work with it, okay? Now, I live a healthy lifestyle. I drink a lot of water, 0 sugar flavored water. Let me correct myself, okay? And I do exercise frequently. But I've lost over 280 pounds. If you don't follow me on Facebook under Nataushia Olivia, if you're on my Nataushia's Positive Zone, I try to post daily what my intake is. my drinks, my food, my snacks, all that fun stuff. Take a breather. Woo, Lord. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for seeing what seated cardio is. If you're here just to get a feel for it, I promise you can do this. We can do it together. All right? Sweaty and all. I promise you're going to sweat when you do seated cardio. If you don't, you ain't doing it right. Okay? But it's jog time. We got 1 minute. Seated jog. Let's get it. Now, if you cannot do my advanced seated jog, baby, pump, pump, pump it up. Notice my feet are still on the floor, right? You got it. Now, I will also say this. The quicker you move in seated cardio, the more it's going to increase your heart rate, which in turn is going to burn more calories, okay? But you 100% can go your own pace and do what it is that you can do based on your skill level. You don't have to keep up with me. You don't have to keep up with your partner or your best friend. Do your best. That's all you got to do. Try to be better than what you was yesterday when you was working out, okay? You got it. Take that breather. Underleg jack is next. But if y'all don't know me, it's nice to meet y'all. I am from Southern Kentucky. But I ain't like most Kentuckians, and that's okay. But anyway, y'all ready to underleg jack? Let's get it. We got 1 minute. Boom. But if you can't go under them legs, baby, boom. 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 Let's get it. Good. Keep up that work. Listen, I need you to understand, I don't care what the scale says. I was over 500 pounds at one point and wish that I would have heard this that I'm about to tell you right now. Y'all, them scales will never dictate your worth. You are worthy. You are enough. You matter. You belong. And you got this. And I believe in you, baby. Keep your head up. I know life is hard. I know life can throw punches that we're not sometimes ready for. But baby, you are stronger than what you give yourself credit for. You've made it through so much already. Let's keep going. But take that breather. How we feeling? 5 show of reactions. Are y'all still with me? I see TikTok is. Facebook, are y'all good? YouTube, are y'all good? But if you didn't know, I stream live free of charge at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is currently 7:26 here in Southern Kentucky. But right now, it's time to do our block jacks. All right, so let's rip it out. We got 1 minute. Block a jack. Starting now. Option 1. So if my advanced block jack is challenging, right? What you can do, this. Or if that's still challenging, guess what? This one. I don't believe in excuses, guys. I've used all of them, coming from over 500 pounds. So I show modifications because I remember the struggle when I was heavy. And I don't want you to feel like you don't have access to something that can help you. We can do it together if you want to. Take your breather. By a raise of hands, how many arms are burning? Mine too. It's okay. I see the hands raised in my mind because I really can't see you. But I know your arms is raised, because if mine's burning, yours is burning too, probably. You're welcome. See, the cardio works. Muscles you probably didn't even realize you still had, did you? Yes, baby. But guess what? Let's knee slice this bad boy out. We got 1 minute. Knee slicer or slam. Let's go. But I also recall when I was a lot heavier, I couldn't raise my knee. So you can slam. But if going that low is still a challenge, baby, boom, boom. We don't do excuses. None. I don't care your skill level. I don't care where you're at. You can do one of the 3 exercises. 100%. We are almost done with round 2 of 3. Awesome work. You got it. Take that breather. We got taxis, reach and step, then third and final round. Are you ready? If not, too bad. Timer just went off. We have 1 minute. Taxi, let's go. That's down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in, down, out, up, in. Whatever works for you, but I'm about to go my pace, baby, okay? You choose your pace, but you've got this. You got this, okay? Thank you, TikTok. Thank you for sharing TikTok. I see y'all. Thank you. Thank you for all the love. Up next is going to be the reach and step, okay? Almost there. Take that breather. So you may wonder, why is she pecking on her watch so much? We're doing high intensity interval training. So I time our exercise. I time our breather. I even time the stretches that we will be doing at the end of the session, because that's what I learned being a college athlete, being in athletics my whole entire elementary and middle school and high school career. I've always been an athlete, but I've always struggled with my weight. Well, let's reach and step. We have 1 minute. Reach and step. Starting now. Now again, if stepping is challenging, because I'm telling you right now, my glutes are on fire. So are my arms. But if stepping becomes too challenging, or in the event it's something that you cannot achieve yet, reach. Really extend that oblique. Still get that movement in, because guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now, after losing 280 pounds, every little bit of movement and exercise matters, all right? Ha! Take your breather. I'm going to just stretch for a second. But if y'all don't know, I could stand up and work out if I wanted to. But I don't, always. Because I like to still do the seated stuff so I can help way more people. Because not everybody is to this level yet. And I love being able to know that I can help so many other people because of what it is that I offer and do free of charge. But it's back jack time. We have 1 minute. of back jacks. Let's go. So we have back jack option 1, back jack option 2, back jack option 3, no legs. I promise no matter where you are on your journey, seated cardio can work for you 100%. And it is a full body workout when you're able to get to the advanced levels. Y'all keep going. I'm just going to check my messages real quick. Okay. Jump rope is next. Take your breather. But this is our third and final round, and I'm so proud of you. So stinking proud of you. Like, if you feel like you don't have a support system, baby, you landed on the correct platform. Okay? We have a beautiful family here, and you are more than welcome here as long as you're positive and good-hearted, okay? But let's jump rope. We have 1 minute. Let's get it. Because this is one thing I don't tolerate at all. Negativity, making fun of people, or being rude. We have enough of that goes on in this world. We're all about kindness, love, positivity, uplifting one another. You're welcome here. I promise you are. And I have an amazing moderator on TikTok named Karen. But I also have a lot of amazing people that have been with me for a really long time that will step up and answer questions and do whatever they can to help you help us. So let's grow, baby. Let's grow together, get healthy together, and just do life together. Even if it's just an hour a day for 4 days a week. We got this, and we got each other. Take that breather. Woo! Up next is out and ups. All right, y'all. It's time, okay? I know that we're hurting. I know we're sweaty. I know we're tired. Trust me. I get it. But we have 1 minute. Out and ups. Starting now. Out. In. Up. Down. Out. In. Up. Down. Okay. Repeat that. Keep getting it down. Then you're going to worry about speeding it up. All right? And you might wonder, why do you always have your arms up? Why are they out in front of you? It looks so weird, maybe that's what you're thinking. I don't know. I used to wonder that before. But to answer that concern, in the event that's something that crossed your mind, what it does is when I have my arms out in front of me, I'm getting my abs engaged right now. So I can feel them burning. I can also feel my arms burning as well. But you do what works for you, okay? Take your breather. But listen, I really do believe in you because in the beginning, when I started my weight loss journey, I didn't have a lot of support. I had a lot of people that were making fun of the fact that I posted the things that I posted about my weight loss journey. It's time for us to do our chicken jacks. We got 1 minute. Let's go. But I actually, in the beginning, was looking for something like this. I was literally Googling free workout routines. And every time I would click on something, it would have like this hidden fee. All right. So listen, this is chicken jack option 1, option 2, option 3. You pick what works for you. But I wanted to find somebody or find a routine that I could do with a real human that was free of charge. I couldn't